Hey, welcome back. Today we're exploring a captivating topic: how a few carefully chosen words can linger in a woman's mind long after you've left. It's not about being louder, flashier, or more impressive. It's about speaking directly to her emotional core. In this video, I'll reveal 5 forbidden nicknames that, when delivered with the right tone and timing, create a profound emotional impact. These aren't generic pet names or cheesy flattery. They're subtle, playful, and powerful psychological tools that connect to a woman's desire for meaning, emotional tension, and connection. Each nickname serves a purpose: sparking curiosity, building inside jokes, shaping emotional identity, and reinforcing attraction, all while setting you apart as the man who truly understands her in a way others don't. We'll dive into what each nickname means, how it makes her feel, why it works on a deeper level most miss, and how to use it respectfully. By the end, you'll have a practical way to use language that doesn't just flatter, it lingers. Stick with me, because mastering this emotionally intelligent way of speaking will transform your conversations and connections forever. Let's dive in. Number 1. Trouble. In the dance of attraction, the lightest phrases often carry the deepest emotional weight. Few words do this as effectively or subtly as trouble. On the surface, it's playful, almost innocent, but when delivered with intention, tone, and timing, it shifts the emotional dynamic between you. A man who locks eyes with a woman and says with a smirk, "Your trouble," isn't just teasing. He's inviting her into a moment of playful polarity. The beauty of this phrase lies in how it reframes her identity. She's not just interesting or attractive, she's a charming disruption, someone who challenges your calm, bends your emotional routine, and stirs something unpredictable. Framed with humor, not pressure, it stands out from overused compliments like "you're beautiful" or "you're sexy." Calling her trouble creates a unique emotional imprint, an inside joke shared only between you two. It positions her not as an object of desire, but as a source of emotional mischief. This matters because attraction isn't just about compliments or chemistry. It's about the feeling she experiences in your presence. A woman who feels playful, slightly rebellious, and emotionally alive around you will crave that feeling again. Trouble evokes exactly that, turning a routine interaction into something memorable and emotional. There's a deeper psychological layer too. When a man confidently says, "Your trouble," he reveals vulnerability wrapped in control. He admits she affects him without losing his composure, creating a soft power dynamic. She feels empowered by her impact, but safe because he's not overreacting. This balance of emotional spark and masculine calm is where lasting attraction grows. For it to work, it must be authentic, tied to a real moment, like when she says something bold, flashes a spark in her eyes, or delivers a clever remark that catches you off guard. In those moments, trouble becomes a mirror, reflecting her bold, daring, playful, and feminine qualities. Use it sparingly. Overused, it becomes a gimmick, but with intention, it's a signature she'll associate with the spark she felt around you. That single word can echo in her thoughts later, carrying the memory of how alive she felt in that moment. It's not about manipulation or control. It's emotional honesty disguised as humor, and women respond deeply to that. In a world of shallow flattery, trouble is light yet magnetic, simple yet layered, playful yet meaningful. Delivered right, grounded, real, timed. It's more than a comment. It's a moment she'll remember, not for what you said, but for how it made her feel, like someone worth shaking up your world, even just a bit. Number 2. Heartbreaker. Calling a woman heartbreaker with the right delivery creates a powerful emotional effect. On the surface, it's a compliment, acknowledging her charm, beauty, and quiet power. But beneath that, it's layered. It's a playful nod to her allure, delivered with calm detachment, not worship or weakness. When a man says heartbreaker with a relaxed tone and knowing smile, he's saying, I see your impact, I feel your presence, but I'm not chasing it. This rare balance of admiration without emotional dependence makes it resonate. Most men either overpraise or hide behind coldness, but this does neither. It honors her while keeping his frame intact. Many attractive women are used to attention, but they're rarely truly seen for both their power and their patterns. Heartbreaker hints at her pattern. It teases the idea that she's left a trail of men seeking her approval, yet subtly implies you won't be one of them. That paradox draws her in. It works not because it flatters, but because it flips the script. You're not trying to impress her. You're recognizing the game and standing your ground. You acknowledge her charm, but don't surrender your emotional power. That creates playful tension, the difference between saying, you're so beautiful, please like me, and, a heartbreaker, I'll watch my step. Delivered with calm energy, not sarcasm or fear, it creates emotional contrast. She feels admired but not idolized, aware of her charm but intrigued by your independence. This phrase becomes a soft mirror, letting her see how you perceive her without judgment. That carries weight, especially if she's used to shallow compliments. Suddenly, you're not another man vying for her approval. You're someone she's curious about, someone she can't quite figure out. That curiosity is powerful. It sparks interest, not because you tried harder, but because you stayed grounded. Women don't just want attention, they want recognition, and when it comes with self-possession, it creates depth. Say heartbreaker lightly, without emotional charge, as if you've seen it all before. In that moment, you're not giving her power, you're showing you own yours, and that's what keeps her coming back. Number 3. My favorite headache. Sometimes the most powerful connections hide in contradictions. My favorite headache is a rare phrase that disarms and engages simultaneously. It doesn't just say, you annoy me, or you matter. It says both, pulling her closer through emotional contradiction. When a man uses this during a playful argument or teasing exchange, he's doing more than joking. He's acknowledging she gets under his skin in a way he wouldn't trade. Headache creates tension, implying she's frustrating or unpredictable, but favorite softens it, turning irritation into affection, challenge into intimacy. Instead of reacting with frustration, he transforms the moment into a private game. Women respond to this push-pull dynamic because it mirrors how attraction works. Love grows from friction handled with play. This phrase teases while validating her, showing she has enough impact to disrupt your peace. But that impact is welcome. It makes her feel emotionally significant without burdening her with responsibility for your reactions. Psychologically, it activates an intermittent reward loop. Mixing positive and challenging emotions keeps her curious and invested. Constant compliments bore, constant criticism repels. But combining both in a light, emotionally intelligent way, like my favorite headache, speaks to the part of her that wants to be noticed and playfully challenged. Delivery is key. This isn't for serious arguments or raw emotions. It belongs in moments when she's testing your patience, sparring verbally, or pushing buttons to see your reaction. That's when it lands, because she knows it's not just about being annoying, it's about being your kind of annoying. That ownership matters. My favorite headache places her in a category of one, not just difficult, but irresistible in her difficulty. Most men either suppress reactions or overreact. Few acknowledge disruption while making it feel safe and wanted. Mastering this, calm but not indifferent, teasing but not cruel, shows emotional maturity that builds not just attraction but trust. The next time she rolls her eyes or fires a sharp comeback, lean in, smile and say, "You really are my favorite headache." Then say nothing else. Let the tension hang. Let her feel the contradiction. In that moment, She's not just noticed, she's emotionally alive in your presence, a feeling she'll want to